Hi beautiful boss goddess. In this video I'm going to be sharing with you cleansing rituals for manifestation. Real talk though, cleansing is so important in my practice for manifestation, and I love sharing this because it was a really huge turning point for me. Whoa, that's really out of control. Anytime you're cleansing and using any sort of things that are burning, you want to make sure to pay attention to them because they can definitely catch on fire. Cleansing rituals are potent game changers if you are serious about manifesting, and I'm excited to share this because I know that it was a huge shift for me. Before we get started, I'd love to know, do you have cleansing rituals? What is it that you do, and what are you currently manifesting in your life right now? The most basic way to think about cleansing and the power that it has on manifesting is that in life, in reality, we just get stuck. It's just a part of the contrast of this human experience, and whether that's stuck in your business or whether that's stuck in a relationship, or whether that's you're feeling this creative block in your life, this is a part of the creative process. It's part of death and rebirth. And so cleansing is a very powerful tool to use to clear out the old and allow the new to come through. And the beautiful thing is that we have an opportunity that happens pretty much automatically every day that reminds us that we're beings that need to be cleansed, and that's our breath. Our breath is the inhale and the exhale. We're constantly intaking and releasing and cleansing the air that we are experiencing. What really got me hooked on cleansing was actually feeling the potency of it in my system, in my body. And I've done juice cleanses before in the past for yoga teacher trainings, and they didn't really affect me that much. I may got like a little bit of a peak of clarity at a certain point, but it really wasn't until last year when I started learning more about the gut and its connection to the mind that I became really obsessed and interested in rebuilding my gut and creating this deeper connection between my gut, which is where your intuition lies, to connect the connection to the brain. So I aligned these beautiful superfoods and plant medicines that really helped to clear my body, and I have another video on that so you can check it out over here, and it'll give you more details about that, and I'll include some links below if you're interested in cleansing your body the right way and not doing it in a way of deprivation, but actually giving to your body and releasing what no longer serves. Then find me on Instagram. That's the best way to connect with me and have a more intimate conversation. I love direct messaging and sharing stories, and I'd love to hook you up with these beautiful superfoods that have helped me up-level every part of my life. When I did this last year, and it was a 40-day reset, didn't mean that I actually cleansed for 40 days. It was more of a 10-day cleansing period and 40 days of just changing my lifestyle and health and nutrition, that I became so clear and so energized with my purpose that I ended up having the biggest month in my business ever. I ended up manifesting a trip to Hawaii, and I ended up making even more transformation and change within the people's lives that I was working. And it was because I was clear and I was open and I was receiving the downloads for the things that I knew that I wanted to do, but I was scared before because there was a lot of things blocking me. So cleansing is super powerful, and that's the very first ritual that I've really taken on as a spiritual practice, is cleansing my body. And so I have done this particular cleanse and detox health reset 3 times since then, and every single time I've gained an even greater level of clarity and purpose in my life and deeper connection that have allowed even more abundance and manifestation to flow through. And so if that's you, reach out to me right now. If you're watching this as it's been uploaded, it's actually a perfect time to cleanse because it's the spring equinox and there is this new rebirth happening energetically. So it's a perfect time. Also, this is a time where allergies and a lot of those kind of things come up, and cleansing is one of the best ways to prevent that because there's pollen in the air and there's lots of stuff getting stuck in your body. So cleansing can really heal your body in so many ways. The second ritual that I have for cleansing, and this is really important to me because I do interact with a lot of different kinds of people, whether it's online or offline, because I'm supporting as a coach, and then I also live with my partner who is a nurse and is around a lot of different energies, is actually cleansing with crystals. And there are different crystals that I use, but the main one I use for cleansing is selenite, the selenite wand. I got it for my birthday from my best friend Drini, and it's a beautiful way to really just cut and clear the energies that you come in contact with or that you pick up along the way. And this is something that you always do regardless of where you go, you know? So the beautiful thing about crystals is that they do hold different frequencies because they are a part of the earth. And so it's so great that we have this ancient tool. We have these tools that come from Pachamama, from the earth, that are designed for us to continue to heal and to cleanse. So selenite's a great crystal. I also like to use black tourmaline in terms of protection, lava rocks for grounding. So if you have any more questions about crystals, you can reach out to me on Instagram as well. The next thing in terms of ritual cleansing is definitely smudging, and I use Palo Santo, and I also sometimes I use sage. I really prefer Palo Santo, and then I also recently got this Herba Santa, which is like sage. It's from Northern California, and it has a more like earthy tone and smell, and I will include a link below with more of the background and rituals when it comes to smudging, because it is really important to understand the background and where these beautiful plants come from and how to use them. And the way that I use them is to set an intention and prayer as I clear, as I bring the smoke from room to room and around people, is using that intention and that prayer and that clearing. The last cleansing ritual that I want to share is part of my morning routine, and I can't live without it. It is using my Neti Pot, and that is something that I really got into when I got a cold and I was congested, and there was so much stuckness running through. And when my coach told me, hey, you can use that Neti Pot at any time, every single day, it helps to clear out your passageways so that you can breathe better, so you can go deeper in your breath work, I was like, oh my god, yes. And so if you're not familiar with Neti Pots, I'm going to include the link below and all the links for the preferences that I have. If you're interested in installing these cleansing rituals in your life, I highly encourage it. And I'm going to include all the links below to my preferences, so make sure to check that out and get hooked up. I love connecting with you so much, and if this video helped you and you know you want to see even more videos like this, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and make sure to hit that bell button below there, because that's how you get notifications every single time I post, and then you can comment and we can chat, and I absolutely love that connection. That's the reason why I create these videos. If you're a life coach or you want to become a life coach, you're a healer, a spiritual leader who wants to create videos and really step up online, be that light, and posture yourself as an expert to grow your business online, then reach out to me, because that is how I can help you on a deeper level. Head on over to my website, lifebyjazz.com. There's tons of resources and ways to work with me one-on-one as a coach in my masterminds. I have one coming up soon, which is so exciting. And if you're watching this in the future, still check that out, because you never know, it could be that enrollment time. And I also have online courses. So there's tons of ways to get connected, and I do all of it because I love you and I care so much about you manifesting your greatest desires and really stepping into that life. It's been a pleasure. If you know someone who would really be affected by this video and wants to do even more cleansing rituals, you know, and you have an accountability partner, that's one of the best ways to start. Send this video to them. Watch it together. You never know how it's going to really affect their life, and you were designed to be a change here, to be a light. And I love you so much. Until the next video, namaste, ashe, that means good vibes, good energy, and peace and richest blessings to you, my friend.